Your shadows may be driving your life and you don't know it. So let me explain what that means. When we're young, and that's where most of our shadows are created, we are conditioned or we are wounded in many ways. And what happens is those parts of us are ugly, they hurt, they're uncomfortable, right? So we shove them deep down inside and we try to get over them. And in our adult lives, because they still exist, they still create thoughts, beliefs, feelings, behaviors, and then we're acting on those, but because they're buried so deep down inside, we don't realize why we're doing what we're doing. So when you're asking yourself, why do I keep sabotaging these? Or why do I keep going towards these relationships? Or why can't I just do X, Y, and Z? Many times it's because we have these deeper parts of us that we buried in the shadows and the background of our brains, right? So for instance, let's pretend for a moment that at a very young age, your father left, just didn't want anything to do with you and left, right? This creates a wound whether you realize it or not. This creates an absence or a void in your life. And many times the rest of your life, you will be trying to fill that void with something, but you're not sure why you keep chasing after all these things. And you will keep people in your life that you don't really want in your life, but if they leave, it re-triggers that abandonment wound, right? So see how it's all connected here. So what we have to do is we have to be able to dig into those shadows. Now, the mind is a very dark place, so do not go there alone. It can be a very scary and dark place. Do not go there alone. But let's pretend like this father wound that I'm talking about is a real story. And I'm only using this because this is a real story for many of the clients that I work with. And let's say left at the age of 6 years old, 7 years old, something like that. And that also means that in situations where abandonment becomes a threat, that 6-year-old continues to show up. So when some of your behaviors are very immature, that explains why, because that part of you that is only 6 years old that is dealing with abandonment now shows up as a 6-year-old, even though you might be 27, 28, 35, whatever you are, that part of you still shows up.